Hello lovelies, and welcome to today's video. My name's Alya and I'm so glad that you stopped by. So today we're doing another really fun matching a pre-fall release by Moschino today and creating the matching Tichels. So I hope that you enjoy all the looks that we've created, and today's looks have been provided by a very special lady. If you jump over to Instagram, you can see her amazing taste, the way she presents things in such a way that's just something special, something extra pretty about the beautiful things that she's presenting, an extra femininity or an extra detailing that's just really bringing things to the forefront. You will not regret spending your time looking through her gorgeous Instagram feed. I hope you enjoy today's Tichel looks. I hope that I've done the looks by Moschino justice with these different Tichels. And I do have to say that my voice does go a little bit on today's video, and I'm so sorry about that. It's just the wearing of the masks. It means I have to scream and project a little bit more than I would. I have to really use my voice, so it is a little bit tired today. Hope you love it. Okay, so I think I might start at the end with the rightmost style because it's just so lovely, so chic, and I love the detailing. I don't even mind the teddy bears in that one. I think it's so super cute in that particular style. So I've actually done something I wouldn't normally do. I've got the kind of splitting open end at the front, and the back here isn't fully covering my hair at all, so it's all sticking out the bottom. That's because we're going to start with tying it backwards. I've also laid it down very unevenly, probably about half and half. When you pull it through, you get that short bit on top, that long bit down the bottom, because I'm going to spread this out now, taking this bit, just like that, opening it up. You can either pin it or tie it at the top, just whichever way, just to keep it in place. Now, I selected this scarf intentionally. I think it's going to really wonderfully accent the detailing on the gold studding, on the bag, on the jacket, everywhere. And considering she's wearing a very heavily studded hat as her choice accessory, I thought I might do the same with these gold leopard prints that I've got. Yep, same thing, pretty wide going over. Get really nice pleats that way, but you also get quite a good coverage through there. And tucking it into itself, so it needs to be long enough initially to be able to do that. Very elegant, very beautiful in the creases. Definitely play with it to get more texturing out of it as well. Love that. So pretty. Now for all these looks, all I have is the non-slip headband that you would have seen. I've got a very high bun, and I've got a scarf pleated through my hair, and then that bun's gone up, so it's quite a big hefty bun. It's pretty much my summer version of a shaper because I don't have to have too much on my head, but I still get all the volume and all the shape. So that one. How lovely is that? So the next one's a little bit funny. This is a Louis scarf, or at least it's pretending to be. This was purchased in Florence at a market that had heaps of branded things. I even had a bag from that market that was exactly the same as a particular brand, but without the actual branding on it. So these are factories that are in the area selling to the markets before they get branded, and they occasionally can pick up something like this. So this is probably flawed or something like that, and it made it to the market. I didn't care. I love the colors. Look at this insanely beautiful lime green and just a very soft cool pink through it. Just beautiful. And now fast forwarding to 2021, Moschino is doing the exact same color combo there with that really funky furry bag, which I made my sister pencil cases just like that when she was in primary school. So very fun little flashback on both ends, very nostalgic. And that pink is everything. How beautiful. It's just that typical Barbie doll classic pink. Gives me really strong Legally Blonde vibes, especially with those teddy bear accents, the gold, the chain. It's got this really sophisticated femininity about it, but at the same time it's a little bit cute and it's a little bit heavier with the gold chains. Just works. Fantastic. So really good choice, of course. So this one's completely unfolded and just draped over. I'm just going to gather it, holding it quite firm but not too tight. So not tight against my head but firm in my hand because it's slippery and I could drop it. Just going to give it a couple of twists. Okay, I'm just going to tie it off at the back there. You probably even have it sort of this way, that would really work as well. But because she's got those space buttons going on, I'm going to do the same kind of, well, I'm going to have an homage to that. I'm going to wrap this tail through here. Let's find my little, and wrap the other one through here. So simple but so cute, and I think it really does have the same kind of tone to it as the suit. Now the only thing is with this kind of fabric, because it's so super silky, I would probably want to pin it down just for security, but otherwise it's looking very, very cute. And of course you have the option of leaving the tails out and wearing it some way like this as well. These are really bright colour. It might be a good idea to maybe have a pink just in front, just to split it up from the face, because it's a very cool colour and it's not the easiest to wear. So if your skin tone won't allow you to wear these kinds of bright colours, the trick to that is really simple. You just take something that's a bit more suitable to your skin tone. Let's just pretend this beige bit of the scarf here. You can just have it sticking out from underneath, just through the front there. And as long as it suits the colouring with your scarf, so maybe a pink, like a soft pink would be cute here just to break it up, it will still very much work. This next scarf is folded exactly in half because it's huge. We're going to borrow the technique we started with, where the open end of it is at the front. Now this time it is covering, or it should be covering, sorry, the base of my neck there. I'm just going to bring it up. Now the trick with these huge scarves is to really command control of the fabric. Make sure it's really, really taut. Otherwise it can get out of control. Okay, so as you saw, I just dropped one side. I'm going to open this side up as I go, and I'm going to bring it back around. So then we're here. Start twisting. That's about as far as I'll get with the twist. And bring it all the way back in on itself. Now, there should be a gap here when it folded over. Okay, so the idea is to get a little bit of asymmetry here. You've got this really cool wrapped part, and you've got this one here. But it's a lot of fabric, so just, there we go, just getting it nice and flat in that particular area because it's just a little bit lumpy. But yeah, how cute is this? So we've got this side, or we've got this side. Different, but yet somehow very cool. I really love a textured or a very interesting scarf when you're wearing denim. The navy part of the scarf is definitely what encouraged me to match it up with this, but she's holding a gold accessory. And I just thought, instead of going for your typical navy and gold scarf, or maybe just a gold scarf, or maybe something contrasting like a white, which all work, I thought, why not match but bring in an element that sort of matches the overall style but doesn't necessarily have the same colors through it. Blush pink will always look amazing with denim. You know, you've already got that denim-esque vibe about this scarf, so it's got that matching part. And then you've got the contrast of introducing new colors and patterns, and doing something that's really big and bold. Her outfit is actually quite subdued. Just like with the pink suit, this is a very classic style. You've got your cropped jacket, you've got your big detail like you would see from the kind of retro styling, but the actual cut is a very, very typical straight classic cut. So again, bringing some very classic elements in, but doing something that's a bit statement, just like they've done. This next one is for all of you who are having a bit of a cold weather time. This is a very beautiful thin pashmina. This is also from Florence. This was purchased at the same time as that green and pink one. I've got it completely open, tucked at the back of my head there. I'm going to try and do something a little bit different with this one. So I'm just twisting it over, but opening it up, because I'm going to flip the remainder back. And this is a bit tricky, because this is where you lose your grip a little bit. But being a pashmina and considering I have a non-slip headband on, should be okay. Okay, so gathering it up at the top and bringing it back together at the back of the bun. I'm going to tie it off. This scarf has seen me through some times. This is my happy scarf, especially in the winter when it's really doom and gloom weather. It just cheers me up. It's got this really subtle, cute purple through it. So you've got the sort of lilac-y tones and you've got this really beautiful bright purple. And it just cheers me up. I don't know, there's something about it. And it's really soft. It's got this really kind of your favorite jumper vibe about it. But at the same time, it's got a very, very feminine and fun pattern through it. It's a really good all-rounder. And obviously also got nostalgic appeal because it's been through some times with me. So this is just such a classic pattern. I thought this would be absolutely perfect. Very Michael Jackson-y kind of style, kind of gives me a little bit of that maybe Bad, you know, the video clip for Bad, kind of the sort of styling you would see there. But at the same time, again, you've got the crop jacket, you've got the straight cut skirt. It's got a lot of classic element to it. And the gold features definitely also bring back that sort of retro feel. So with that, what I'm actually going to do is tie it again at the back. And it creates this sort of a loop. I don't know if you can see this loop. And that loop's going to just be laid down at the back of the head there. I'm going to just very carefully, I'm just going to adjust my mirror, sorry. So I need to see what I'm doing. All the patterns make it really hard to see. I'm just going to really carefully tuck this in the front. Now the reason why carefully is I don't necessarily want too much height. I don't mind a bit of tassel, but I don't want too much height. Because we put it on with the open edge forward, you've got this really beautiful thin finish. You can see the hemming, which if you don't want that, if you don't like that, you can actually fold it before you start putting the scarf on. Just fold it under and then you get this blunt edge instead. Completely also possible. I like it. I think it's cute that it's all standing out, so I'm just going to leave them hanging out. So what do you think? Kind of a classic, but also a twist on a classic, just like they've done with that leather outfit. So what did you think about today's Tichels? I thought that this particular selection that Alya chose was just perfect. I mean, I've already stated in previous videos, her taste, I can just seriously blindly trust her because she's just so spot on. She's just got this very specific, very unique eye for appreciating detail and really, I think, highlighting the beauty in something that's already quite lovely, but really sort of just noticing or bringing out the really defined elements in a look. So I highly recommend following her if you're just wanting to see some pretty things, some beautiful things, and present it in a way that makes them just that extra bit more special. She's very good at that. If you liked today's video, please go ahead and hit like, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Let me know which brands you like. You know, it could be something so simple. You could even send me on Instagram a picture or some outfits that you like and see what Tichels you'd like me to create to suit those. Of course, you don't have to go for the exact same patterns or colors that I do. The idea is to create a style that matches really nicely and kind of introduce the colors that you might want to consider. It certainly doesn't have to be anything like my collection. My collection is eclectic. It's collected from many years around many different countries and for many different reasons and different seasons and different fabrics. So my collection is very much my own, the kind of thing you would find in a thrift store rather than in a collection at a store. But I do know that Rapunzel has a lot of things very similar to this. I have quite a few different Tichel pages that I follow on my Instagram, so you can have a look who I follow there. And they have many different selections, but I definitely love this soft pashmina type fabric for a nice cool day scarf. And I love the idea that you can just do one little flip extra and it creates a completely different style. So subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't wait, there's lots of room, lots of space to grow, and I just love having you guys along for this journey. I hope you are doing really well and staying safe and staying healthy, happy, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye!